Okay, select a router. I will use 4321 router. Then go to Physical tab and select the module. This module NIM-ES2-4. This module provides 4 switching ports. Okay, layer 2 ports, and turn off the device. Put the module, then turn on the device. Okay, I will use a PC for the test, and I will create a subnet here, 192.168.10.24. This subnet, and I will create a virtual interface on the router that will be the IP, the first IP, and on PC the IP number 10. Okay, and connect the router. Gigabit 000 and gigabit 001 are the ports, layer 3 ports, but the module has 4 switching ports, 4 layer 2 ports, gigabit 010, 011, 012, and 013. I will use one port of the module, gigabit 010, and connect to the PC. Okay, and configure the router on command line interface. And enter. Would you like to enter initial configuration dialog? No. Enter. Enable configure terminal. And VLAN 1 is created by default. So VLAN 1 exists. On interface VLAN 1, set the IP address. 192.168.1.1, and subnet mask 24 is 255.255.255.0. Enter, and no shutdown to enable the virtual interface. Enter. Exit. Gigabit 010 by default is mode access and is assigned to VLAN 1. So this configuration is enough. Okay, but you can verify and show running config. Okay, interface VLAN 1 is created by default, and I just configured this IP address, and gigabit 010 connected to PC by default is mode access, and by default assigned to VLAN 1. Show VLAN brief. VLAN 1 created by default, the name is default, and gigabit 010 and all other ports in the module are assigned to VLAN 1 by default. Okay, so that configuration is enough for this subnet. For this subnet. Okay, I'm using VLAN 1 for this. VLAN 1. And configure the PC. 192.168.1.10.24, 192.168.1.1, the default gateway, and ping to the default gateway 192.168.1.1, and it's working very well. Okay, fine, works. And I will create another subnet. Okay, another subnet that will be 192.168.2.0, the first IP for the default gateway. PC number 10, connect, and use another port in the module, for example, gigabit 011, gigabit 011. And this is another subnet. And this is another subnet. Okay, but I will create, if VLAN 1 is in use on this subnet, I will create another VLAN for this, another subnet. I will use VLAN 2, VLAN number 2. Okay, in gigabit 011. Okay, but VLAN 1 is created by default, but you need to create another VLAN. I will create VLAN number 2. And how you can create that VLAN? Use VLAN database on privileged exec mode. Okay, not on global configuration mode, on privileged exec mode, VLAN database. Enter. And you are on VLAN configuration mode. And create the VLAN. For example, VLAN number 2. Okay, enter. And VLAN 2 added. And by default, the name is VLAN 002. Okay, if you want to add a name, use VLAN 2 name, and for example, sales. Enter. And now VLAN 2 modified, name sales. Okay, exit. Apply completed. Okay. And now go to global configuration mode, configure terminal, and set the IP address for VLAN 2, interface VLAN 2. IP address 192.168.2.1. Okay, this is another subnet, subnet 2.1, subnet mask 24. No shutdown. Okay, to be sure is enabled. Okay, exit. And by default, gigabit 011 is assigned to VLAN 1. So you need to assign to VLAN 2. Okay, interface gigabit 011, switch port mode access, switch port access, VLAN 2. Okay, exit. And in verify, show VLAN brief. You can see now VLAN 2, gigabit 011 assigned to VLAN 2. And configure the PC 192.168.2.10.24, 192.168.2.1, the default gateway, and ping to the default gateway, ping 192.168.2.1. Success, very nice. And also you can ping PC0 on the another VLAN. Okay, from PC1, ping PC0 192.168.1.110. Success. And you can create more VLANs. And this example uses two. Thank you very much.